26 minutes past the hour. Welcome back to the most news in the morning. Aren't we seeing the beginning of a Republican resurgence? Well, if it's true, that you can bet then that this man will help lead the way. Yeah, we're talking about House Minority Whip Eric Cantor. He's outspoken. He's got an eye on the future of his party. Our Brianna Keeler joins us live this morning from D.C. with part 4 now of our AM original series, GOP, the next chapter. Brianna, good morning. What chapter you got for us this morning?
We're talking about Eric Cantor, who, of course, looks much younger than his 46 years. He is a tireless politician, and when you spend time with Cantor, you really get the sense that not much happens to him by accident, including his steady rise within the Republican Party.
Friend and yours, Eric Cantor.
When Republicans swept the top 3 offices in Democratic-leading Virginia last week,
The Republican resurgence begins again tonight.
we followed Congressman Eric Cantor to his hometown of Richmond. He rallied the Republican troops
Thanks for what you're doing.
with an eye toward next year's congressional elections.
We're going to take the model that worked here in Virginia so we can unite our party and then begin to appeal to independents with solutions that affect their everyday lives.
Jumping from one interview to the next, Cantor shows why, as the number 2 House Republican, he's his party's most visible congressman. It's been 18 years since this lawyer left his family's real estate business to enter politics as a state legislator. This is where your political career started.
This is right here. We're right on the grounds of the capital of Virginia.
The future of his party, Cantor says, depends on returning to its roots of fiscal discipline and delivering a positive message.
And it really is about that optimism that the people are looking for again. And what they hear coming out of Washington is not that.
Back in Washington, where he's nearing his 10th year in Congress, Cantor says he's trying to sell real-world solutions to kitchen table issues.
Because people are afraid. They're afraid that their future won't be anywhere near what their past was. They're afraid that their kids are not going to have as good of a life as they have.
As a father of 3, Cantor says those concerns hit home, where you may be surprised to learn he keeps the enemy close. Your wife is a Democrat?
Mm-hmm. But I think I'm working her over. We've almost been married 20 years. And, but again, she is very much on different sides of some issues than I am.
As minority whip, Cantor's job is to keep Republicans in line on votes. One of the party's biggest fundraisers, House Republicans repay him with loyalty, helping him deliver big results, including a unanimous House Republican vote against President Obama's stimulus package in February. Before this past weekend's big vote on health care reform, he strategized with one of his deputy vote counters.
You know, it's likely we could stop this bill from going forward.
But trying to overcome an 81-vote disadvantage, even for the disciplined Eric Cantor,
Okay, bye-bye.
Good. Got it. Absolutely. All right. Perfect.
can be tough. Now, talking privately with sources around town here, TJ and Kieran, the question that kind of comes up, including privately from Republicans, is can Eric Cantor deliver? He really is, this rise in profile, the product of a very effective self-promotion machine that he surrounds himself with, and the expectations are very high, as you can imagine.
When you talk about expectations, the rise in profile, and of course the GOP looking for a new crop, a next generation, so the natural question, is he running for president?
And I asked him this. I said 2012, and he said, I'm not running for president. And I said 2016, and he said, I'm not running for president. I don't intend to run for president. You know, we'll see. But I think the loud whispers around the halls of Congress is that he has his eye eventually on that role of speaker should Republicans be able to deliver on this promise of a resurgence.
I don't intend to run for president.
They always couch it a little bit. Because
Always. All right, Brianna Keeler, we appreciate you this morning. So good to see you. Thank you so much.